Good morning, guys. Day 42. Look at my hair. I don't think I've ever put it this high, but I kind of like it. It's out of the way, it's up, and it doesn't feel too heavy. You might be seeing this look more often just because I'm so freaking lazy. So it's not as late as yesterday. I'm like 20 minutes earlier. It's only 11:51. We woke up at like 11:30, 11:20. Something like that. It's raining and thundering a little bit here in Jack's. Breakfast, hubby had his yogurt already, so I'm gonna toast up some waffles for him again and give him some raisins for the morning. And I'm gonna have an omelet because I feel like it, and a yogurt. So that'll be our breakfast, and we're not gonna eat as late as we did yesterday because obviously we have to go to work tomorrow. So yeah, let's get on with breakfast, and I will be back around snack and lunchtime. Alright, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna have just what I had yesterday, and I'm gonna have my Power Fuel snack shake with lunch. I'm gonna mix it with my coffee, mostly coffee, and I might add a little bit of coconut milk to it. Hubby's going to have meatball parm melt, this, and I'm gonna get him a string cheese for lunch. So that's what that is. You know, I'm being really quick with it. You don't really need to see it. I'm starting to write some of my blog posts for the week, since I know that I really don't have time during the week. I've got so much swatched. I don't think I'm gonna swatch anymore today, even though I really, really want to. We'll see though. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so we still have quite a bit of time. I don't know, but yeah, we're hungry, so we're gonna eat. So I'll see you later. So before dinner, I have to cut up these broccoli spears into little florets, and I'm gonna put them in this container. That way they're already cut up, and I can take them raw if I want to, or cook them up with my lunches. The Walmart that I went to had none of the hummus in the individual packs, which was kind of the reason why I bought broccoli in the first place, but we'll see. I still have like light ranch dressing, and I bought shredded carrots and a lettuce mix, so I might have salads with it too. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back with dinner. So I'm gonna have the margarita pizzas, the pizzas that hubby was sent by mistake, because if I don't eat them, we won't have room for next month's frozen stuff. These tomatoes don't look like, they're a little yellow, you know, like they're not ripe or something. Pretty sure that's supposed to be tomatoes on top. Fire roasted tomatoes, but these look kind of not red or fire roasted, and they're all kind of in the center. That's all right. It's all going to the same place. And then the mac and cheese for hubby with corn for him. So yeah, we will do that, and I'll come back. Yeah, I showered. I was working on my blog, and I'm like, I need to wake up, so I just got in the shower. So yeah, I'll do dinner, we'll come back, dessert, reflection section, bam. Alright, so the mac and cheese, we've cooked enough to know that the instructions on the side of the box are not 100% accurate. And I've read other reviews on it that you really have to let it sit and cook a lot because the noodles stay hard. And so what I did was, the instructions say to fill it with room temperature water to the line, 40% power for 3 minutes, let it sit covered for 5 minutes. Then what I did was I put it back in the microwave for 2 minutes on 40% power. I let it sit for another 5 minutes, and I think it's about done. So that's for hubby. Here's my pizza out of the oven. Like I said, I wish the tomatoes were a little bit redder. Why does it feel cold still? I might nuke it a little bit longer. And there's a salad. Carrots, hearts of romaine, and broccoli pieces with light ranch. So, yep, we'll be back later. Hey guys, dessert time. Having a fudge bar, and hubby's having a chocolate cupcake. So, really not a lot to reflect on today. I really didn't eat that much food. I ate all the food I was supposed to. My allergies are kicking in again today, which is not good. But I had a comment on yesterday's vlog that was really kind of awesome. Christy said, I worked tonight and got off late, didn't have the best day. My weight was getting me so down and so many doubts about Nutrisystem swimming around in my head. Then your reflection section felt like exactly what I needed. Thank you, Kat. I'm going to bed feeling like Nutrisystem just might work for me. I am really happy, and I'm really happy that you wrote that to me, because, you can't get discouraged if something doesn't go right, but you also have to, make sure that you are doing everything that you can. Like, I know right now that if I were exercising, I would probably be a lot better off. We have not been exercising like we should, and that's not good. I mean, hubby is losing pounds left and right because, he's got a lot to lose, but, most of it's water weight. You can totally tell, like, his stomach is just so much further in, like, it's not sticking out like it used to. And me, same with my tummy, like, that's where most of my flub is anyway. And, you just have to, do you want to make this change in your life? Do you want to feel better? You don't necessarily have to do Nutrisystem forever. Maybe just do it for a couple of months and get started, and then adapt those same, like, food choices and portions into your regular diet and routine. Just follow along with, my vlog and the different kinds of foods. Like make sure your breakfast, lunches, and dinners are no more than about 230 to 250 calories. Make sure there's a bunch of protein. Get in your daily proteins. Don't have like 4 servings of fruit a day. Limit it to 1. Try and stay away from the starchy vegetables if you can. Get in your 4 servings of regular vegetables. Like, I had a salad tonight for dinner with my pizza, and that filled me up. Like, normally I could eat 5 times that, but because I've been doing Nutrisystem for 42 days now, that fills me up. I'm just like, what? This is insane. So, just make smart choices. Try and resist the urge to cheat. Like I said, we don't cheat. And if somebody, like that other day, my friend Tabitha had this really awesome chocolate, half of that bar was 200 and something calories. And if you split that bar in quarters, it was like, what, 50 calories a piece? That was still too much for me. So I took half of one of those tiny squares, which is just enough for a little taste. It was 20 to 25 calories, and it was good, If you really, really need a soda, get like Sprite Zero or Coke Zero or whatever of those. And hubby found out that the zero ones have less of the artificial sweeteners than the diets. So if you're worried about artificial sweeteners like I am, I think the zeros have less, but it's still diet soda, And I drank 1 bottle yesterday, and that filled whatever sweet craving I had. So, if you guys are, if you're watching this and you're not already on a diet, or you're not already on Nutrisystem, or you're not already on a regimen, just think about what changes you can make in your daily life if that's something that you want to do. Hubby and I are here to answer any questions that you have. We will gladly answer any questions that you have. And, I hope that we motivate you and inspire you to get healthier for 2014, as most New Year's resolutions are. Get healthy, exercise more, lose weight, diet, whatever. So I'm going to get going because my fudge bar is melting. But I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first day of week 7. So today's the last day of week 6, and tomorrow starts the day, or week 7, and we will be checking in with our weekly weight loss. Like I said yesterday, I weighed myself. But who knows if I'll still be that weight tomorrow. I could be a little bit more, which is fine, but, yeah, so thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. I'm still writing blog posts. I have 17 drafts up now, so, I'm gonna finish doing that before we go to bed tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow, so have a really great week, and, yeah.